Hello and welcome to XChangeWiser, the financial robo advisor. Today I'm going to make an introduction to our screens and features, and we are going to talk about the capabilities of XChangeWiser. Since you are watching this video, you successfully registered to our product and probably you are seeing an interface like this. In here, in the main screen, you can see the daily suggestions from our AI algorithms. Depending on your main investment tool, these suggestions may change. For example, if you are making an investment to commodities, most probably you are going to see the daily picks from the commodities package. Or if you are making an investment to New York Stock Exchange, the list in here is going to hold some investment suggestions, recommendations, advices from the New York Stock Exchange. In the second table in here, you are going to see the analysis of your portfolio or tracking list. So you can add any stock exchange or investment tool in here, and then we are going to start tracking the record of these investment tools by using AI algorithms. Basically, there are a few columns in here like the last close, real-time price, the prediction for today, the amount you hold, the cost you have purchased it, P&L, profit and loss, and the unit cost for this investment. So for example, you can see Bitcoin to USD, and then you can see the suggestion value in here. So the AI algorithms for today says that it's going to be a small loss for today, which means a very weak sell suggestion. Of course, in this table, there is an advanced mode, and by clicking on this slider in here, you can switch to the advanced mode, and then you can see the advanced details of each of these investment tools in here. Again, there are previous close, real-time value, and the sell and buy limits in here. You can also see these details by clicking on the name of investment tool. So, for example, you can see the details in here, the algorithms racing in here, the lowest and the highest possibilities for today, the average value and the current value in here. There is a gauge in here indicating the possible action for today. Also, we are racing AI algorithms in here, and you can see the list of AI algorithms raced for this investment tool, and there is a winner among these algorithms. Okay, let's continue with the main investment table in here. After the sell and buy values, you can see the prediction percentage in here. What are we expecting for today for this investment tool? The risk value in here. Please remember that the higher income is highly correlated with the higher risk. Most of the time, higher income brings up the higher risk, and lower risk comes with lower income possibility, lower profit possibilities. So here you can see the risk of this investment tool, okay? And there are 6 algorithms in here which are calculated by using the AI, artificial intelligence. So one of them is the k-nearest neighborhood, random forest, support vector regression, and there are other algorithms in here. And you can see the backtest of this KNN algorithm in here. So random walk actual means that in the 75% this algorithm was successful to understand the direction of this investment tool, and you can see the history of this prediction by the time. Maybe if you don't know what is the random walk actual in here, you can just go for our training videos, so we can just provide you some information about calculation details of these values, or for example about the book value to market value or the volatility values. We have just produced training videos to explain the volatility risk or random walk calculations, or how we backtest these AI algorithms, artificial intelligence algorithms. So maybe you can just visit our support page in here, and you can just read some questions and answers in here, frequently asked questions, or you can just jump to the videos we have provided for your training. Of course, there's an average in here showing all the algorithms, and don't forget, each algorithm has a different success story in each investment tool. So for example, from the heat map, you can see the previous success of these investment tools. The green indicates a higher success. For example, for Amazon, you can see a successful investment tool in here, and the random walk means that this algorithm was 76% successful to predict the direction of daily close for this investment tool. Of course, there are some fundamental analysis in here, so you can see the book value, market value, book to market ratio, the valuation percentage. Volatility is also another important issue in here. So higher volatility means that higher risk, but if you are making a high frequency trade or daily trade, maybe you prefer to go with a higher volatility investment tool because you can just catch some opportunities for higher increase. And of course, there is an amount column. So for example, you can just make an investment in here. Let's say you want to purchase 100 amount of Bitcoin from this price. This is the latest price, a real-time price fetched from the stock markets, and let's click buy. And now we hold 100 amount of this investment tool, and you can see the cost for purchasing this value and your profit and loss and unit cost for this value. Of course, you can add a new investment tool from the add button in here. You can just start typing your investment. Let's say we are going to add AAC from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, AAC Technologies. I just search it and click on plus sign in here. I can add an amount of purchase also in here, or I can just leave it as a tracking list record in here. So I can just search AAC on my list and you can see the details in here. Also the details about this stock exchange in here. Since I haven't added any amounts, I don't hold any value in here, so my amount is zero, cost is zero. But if you purchase it, you are going to see your portfolio details in here. And you can see the winner algorithm in here. You can also filter these graphs in here. So let's see the performance of model 4 compared to the actual value in here. So you can see model 4 is moving very similar to the actual value in here. You can also add some stock values in here. So this is the latest value. Let's say we are going to purchase. Also, one final thing you might get interested is your profile screen. So from the sidebar in here, you can see there's a profile link. By clicking in here, you can see your previous actions. So this is the latest action we have done, purchasing 100 amount of AAC electronics from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. By the way, you can add any stock exchange, commodity or cryptocurrency globally. So you can just search their name and add to your portfolio for tracking. And in here, you can see your profile details. You can fill these values, your account settings. So these are the main investment tools you can follow. So for example, let's add perhaps Nasdaq to our tracking list. Now we are just having some suggestions from Nasdaq commodities and Istanbul stock market. This is the preferred language, and maybe if you want to see your previous purchases, payments, in here you can see your details. This is the package I am following on. You can change your password, you can see your settings in here, you can just sign out or delete your account. You can cancel your membership at any time, and you are going to continue using the tool for the time of period you have purchased it. And if I go back to the analysis in here, you see I have another suggestion from the New York Stock Exchange for today. So that's all. This is a very fast discovery of our product. So you can just start playing with your investments and you can start learning details about your risks. You can just get results from our AI suggestion algorithms and the racing results. Enjoy XChangeWiser.